Imagine stepping out of a time machine 1 billion years from now, only to find Earth utterly transformed beyond recognition. You gaze out onto a landscape that could be blistering with lava-spewing volcanoes or frozen solid under miles of glacial ice. Perhaps all the oceans have vanished, boiled away by a searing sun, or maybe the planet has become a boundless aquatic realm, teeming with strange new life forms or hauntingly empty. But amidst all these possibilities, one question echoes louder than the rest. Would any trace of humanity remain? Let's face it, our species, for all its ingenuity, is balancing on the edge of a razor. To make it through 1 billion years, we'd have to overcome challenges of apocalyptic proportions. We've already seen how hard it is to unite over a pandemic. But looking ahead, we're up against climate collapse, overpopulation, nuclear annihilation, asteroid strikes, deep freezes, and a sun that grows hotter by the day. So what would our journey through time look like? Let's begin modestly, just 10,000 years into the future. That's when we'll encounter the so-called decamillennium bug, a calendar coding issue similar to the infamous Y2K glitch. Except this time, our computers might be even more embedded into the infrastructure of civilization. Hopefully, future programmers will have learned from the past. But not all changes are digital. By then, human genetics will have blended globally, erasing the borders of ethnicity. Skin tones and hair textures will be beautifully diverse, but no longer regional. We may finally begin to see each other as one global family. Language, too, will evolve. Fast forward 10 millennia, and modern languages will sound ancient and alien. Only about 1% of today's vocabulary will survive. Future linguists might struggle to decode Shakespeare the way we now decipher hieroglyphs. And geologically, Earth will be entering a new glacial period. A fresh ice age will cloak vast regions of the planet. Niagara Falls? Gone completely eroded into Lake Erie. Meanwhile, Earth's rotation will have slowed just enough to stretch the day by a full second. A small change, perhaps, but it hints at a much deeper transformation. Volcanic forces won't rest either. A new Hawaiian island, born from the underwater volcano, will rise above the waves. It'll be a newborn paradise unless we're too busy dodging asteroids. Statistically, a kilometer-wide space rock should have hit Earth by then, unleashing a crater over 400 kilometers across, lighting global fires, and making the air nearly unbreathable. And if that doesn't spell trouble, wait for the supervolcano. Picture 3,200 cubic kilometers of ash, enough to blanket continents and darken the sky for years. It would dwarf the infamous Toba eruption that nearly wiped us out 70,000 years ago. Meanwhile, Betelgeuse, the red supergiant lurking 640 light-years away, may explode into a brilliant supernova, blazing bright enough to outshine the full moon, even during the day. Yet humanity may not be watching from Earth at all. In tens of thousands of years, humans could be spread across the solar system. Colonies on Mars, moons like Europa and Titan, orbiting habitats each evolving uniquely, perhaps even diverging into new species. Biology would adapt to alien conditions. Skin resistant to radiation, lungs suited for thinner air. Humans, but not quite as we know them. Now leap ahead millions of years. Eastern Africa splits open, birthing a new ocean basin. In 50 million years, Africa slams into Eurasia, sealing the Mediterranean Sea forever and raising a vast new mountain range possibly taller than Everest. Elsewhere, Mars will suffer a cosmic tragedy. Its moon Phobos crashes down, smashing into fragments and giving Mars rings like Saturn. On Earth, the Rockies are flattened, Hawaii drowned by rising seas, and once again, a dinosaur-killer asteroid looms. Eventually, all the continents merge into a single supermassive landform, Pangea Ultima. But like all things, even that won't last. In 400 million years, it will break apart once more. But danger comes not only from within. Somewhere in the galaxy, a gamma-ray burst could strike Earth with unimaginable energy, destroying the ozone layer and triggering mass extinctions. Simultaneously, the moon will drift so far from Earth that total solar eclipses will become impossible. Tectonic plates slow, then halt as the sun's heat intensifies. Carbon dioxide levels plummet, photosynthesis halts, oxygen disappears, and complex life begins to suffocate. In the final chapter, 1 billion years from today, Earth is an oven. The sun, now 10% more luminous, scorches the surface. The average global temperature hits 47 degrees Celsius, 117 degrees Fahrenheit. Earth becomes a greenhouse sauna. The oceans, those vast cradles of life, boil away, leaving behind only small, salty puddles at the poles. By then, humanity will be long gone from Earth if we survive at all. Hopefully, we'll thrive on distant planets, carrying the legacy of this small blue world into the stars. And when you arrive from the past in your time machine, prepare yourself. Earth will be a silent witness to the eternity of time, a relic of what once was. It will not welcome you, but it may still whisper echoes of the civilization that once called it home.